Good evening, football fans, and welcome back to the channel. What a day, what a result, as Newcastle United clinched a vital 3 points, beating Wolves 1-0 at St. James's Park. And folks, let me tell you, even if it wasn't the most electrifying performance, a win is a win. And sometimes those gritty 1-0 victories are the sweetest. Now, all eyes, and rightly so, were on the big man, the 6'6" giant Nick Woltemade, making his debut. And what happened? He delivered. Woltemade scored the winner, his debut goal, within 30 minutes. It was a headed goal, too, a towering effort that left many wondering if any other striker could have reached it. This isn't just a goal, ladies and gentlemen. For a new young striker in a new league, getting that goal on debut, that takes an immense amount of pressure off. Confidence, as we all know, is massive for a striker, and Newcastle, by providing service and an environment that instills belief, set him up perfectly to thrive. But let's not just talk about the goal. While it was a very good finish, Woltemade's debut was so much more. He showed us today that he is more than just a number 9, more than just a goal scorer. He's quick with his feet, good with both feet, and for a player of his frame, he moves the ball incredibly well. We saw glimpses of his ability to drop deep, link play, and create chances. In that first half, he was nothing short of phenomenal, creating 2 chances, winning 2 tackles, dominating aerial duels, and looking utterly comfortable in his new surroundings. He provided that focal point that Newcastle has arguably lacked in some crucial early games this season, a player to hold up the ball and be on the end of those dangerous crosses. Jacob Murphy, by the way, with another pinpoint cross for the assist. That's becoming his trademark, isn't it? Now, on the broader game, yes, it wasn't a fireworks display. It was not our greatest day, not the most exciting game. In the second half, Newcastle looked a little passive, perhaps a bit defensive, maybe even nervous to get those 3 points over the line. But after a tough transfer window and a slow, hampered start to the season, finally having a dedicated striker made the difference. A clean sheet and 3 points? Most Newcastle fans, I think, would take that all day long. But I want to pivot to someone else who was truly exceptional today. A player I believe is one of the most underrated, if not the most underrated, in the Premier League. Sandro Tonali. Listen, outside of Newcastle fans, I feel like many in the media are simply not giving this man the credit he deserves. Tonali is world class, and I'm saying this as an objective observer. For me, Tonali has been better than Bruno Guimaraes over the last few months. He was phenomenal against Wolves, controlling the tempo, pressing relentlessly, linking defense to attack, and covering ground like crazy. He brings composition, stability, and consistency to that midfield. Off the ball, he's a monster, reading danger, winning second balls, and stopping transitions with incredible foresight. He brings leadership, structure, and truly brings the best out of Bruno Guimaraes, allowing Bruno to play higher up the pitch. Newcastle's massive jump last season from 7th to battling for Champions League spots was in large part because of Tonali. And to find a replacement for him, folks, that would be incredibly difficult. He could be a bigger loss than Isak, given the scarcity of players with his unique skill set in the market. On a less positive note, the Isak situation is certainly concerning. Initial reports suggested it wasn't serious after his international duty injury, but now, after further checks, it might be more significant than first thought. And as much as I admire Eddie Howe, we've learned to take his injury updates with a pinch of salt, haven't we? Ramsey is out, another blow. But for tonight, let's celebrate this win. It brings much-needed confidence to the squad, to the manager, and especially to Woltemade. And that reserved energy, well, we'll need it when we face Barcelona on Thursday night. So, what are your thoughts on the game? Who was your man of the match? Let me know down in the comments below. If you're happy with the win, drop a like. If you're thrilled to see Nick Woltemade get his debut goal, hit that like button too. And if you want to join us for the instant reaction against Barcelona on Thursday night, then hit subscribe. Thanks for watching, enjoy your night, and we'll catch you next time.